Welcome to Baz Travels. After driving 14,826 kilometers through 24 states and Washington, D.C., I've seen rocket launches to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. I've explored Route 66, ghost towns, deserts, snow, and beaches on both coasts. From Vegas casinos to Alcatraz, the White House to Hollywood. Join me for a journey of the ordinary and the extraordinary.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
Hole in the Rock sits along Highway 24 near Escalante, Utah. Carved directly into the Sandstone hillside and impossible to mistake for anything else. What appears on the road as a rugged rock face reveals itself on closer inspection as a fully constructed home built into solid stone. The site was created by Albert and Gladys Christensen, who began carving the space in the mid-20th century. Using basic tools, they excavated rooms directly from the rock, shaping walls, ceilings, and passageways by hand. The result is not a novelty structure, but a functioning residence formed entirely from sandstone. The interior follows a practical layout. Rooms are carved sequentially, connected by narrow corridors that reflects the limitations of working inside a rock. Walls remain uneven, bearing tool marks that show how the space was expanded over time rather than planned all at once. Each room exists because effort was invested to create it. Despite the rough setting, the space was made comfortable. Bedrooms, a kitchen, and living areas were integrated into the rock, with fixtures adapted to the environment rather than imposed upon it. Temperature inside remains relatively stable year-round, protected from the extremes of desert heat and cold by the surrounding stone. Outside, everyday objects remain on display, including old vehicles, tools, and equipment used during the excavation and daily life. These items are not decorative additions. They reflect the practical mindset required to live and work in a remote area with limited access to supplies and services. Hole in the Rock also reflects a particular period in roadside travel culture. As highways expanded across the American Southwest, unconventional landmarks became ways to attract attention from passing motorists. This site emerged organically from personal ambition rather than commercial planning, later becoming a recognized stop along the route. The location itself reinforces that individuality. It sits apart from towns, businesses, and major infrastructure. The surrounding landscape remains open and exposed, making the carved home feel even more improbable against the scale of the desert. What stands out most is the commitment involved. Carving a home from solid rock requires time, persistence, and acceptance of slow progress. The space grew gradually, shaped by labor rather than machinery. Every surface reflects the effort. Today, Hole in the Rock remains largely as it was left, preserved rather than modernized. It offers insight into a lifestyle built around independence and adaptation, where the environment was not avoided but directly engaged with. Hole in the Rock is compelling because it's literal. It is exactly what it claims to be, a home carved from stone, created through persistence in a place where the convenience was never guaranteed.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.